Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this simple video, I want to show you the process of making this illustration that I put on Instagram. Hopefully you will enjoy this process with me. Please like and subscribe. This little illustration is inspired by the Japanese legend called AKAI ITO, which says that every person has red ropes linked to the pinky finger. These red ropes are meant to connect people with whom there will be some sort of important relationships of any kind. The legend says that the ropes can be stretched, tangled, but they can't break, which makes me reflect upon fated meetings and the ability to connect with people. It makes me think about the existence of something divine around us, inside us. Not only this concept has inspired me to do this illustration, but actually I'm working on designing a collection inspired by connections with other people and within ourselves. I also want to tell you some stories regarding fated connections that I have experienced and how they can be also related to the law of attraction. The law of attraction is a spiritual law of this universe, which states that thoughts become things. Whatever the mind can conceive, it can achieve, and says that what you think, what you feel, and what manifests in the external world are always a match. I consciously use this law for attracting many things into my life, especially magical meetings with people who had the power to inspire me in some ways. In the next videos, I'm going to talk about these magical experiences during the process of designing my collection. I hope you will be interested in this, since I'm documenting every progress made. This illustration is very much simple. It took about 2 hours and is still raw. Of course, the more you put time, the more the illustration will become much more detailed. As you can notice, I used a lot of black, red, white color and silver. These are my favorite colors, and in this period I'm obsessed about them. I'm designing my collection by keeping them in mind. Sometimes balancing these colors, it's a challenge. The jacket is pretty much inspired by the Western rock style. I have a thing for vintage clothes. The cuts made on the jacket are inspired by some pieces of Lucio Fontana, an Italian artist that did big cuts on white and red canvas. Those cuts, for me, are a symbol of our wounds and vulnerabilities. From these cuts, there are some red ribbons coming out, which remind of the red ropes who represent connections. If we want to really connect with someone, we have to dive into ourselves. We have to know ourselves. And only then we can deeply connect with another person. Having the courage to be honest and sharing our true feelings without fears. In the next videos, I want to talk about some of the experiences I had using the law of attraction and the concept of AKAI ITO while developing the designs of my collection. So please check the channel for future updates. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. See you soon, my friends!